Bienvenidos, welcome to day 3 of my Spain north to south tour. After a good rest in a basic hostel, I get going on a quietish Nacional road for the morning, then onto the impressive canal network Canal de Castilla. Later, the wind picks up, which made finding a good camp spot interesting. Well, morning all, day 3. Let's go get it. Heading towards Fromista on the N611. Yeah. And it's just coming up 9 o'clock in the morning, obviously. Why did I say that? I'm still a bit foggy headed. That was a nice sleep last night in the hotel. Not the best hotel. I put on the screen what it was called, I can't even remember now. There was just coming out of town, there was a hostel that looked a bit more up together, but wow, we live and learn. It was a bed for the night, and Castillo de Leon. Right, onwards on this road for the next few miles. Thank you, tractor. The sky looks like it's just going to be a little drop, so I'm not putting my jacket on yet. I'll put it on in a bit, maybe. Oh, if I'm not... Actually, I might put my jacket on. Nice little climb just to get warmed up this morning. That's not nice actually after that little spattering of rain. Yeah, great start. Very chilled. The sun's trying to come through the clouds. This climb's relentless. It never ends. It's kind of like threatening to rain. It keeps spitting, but with these hills it's actually quite nice. Whew. So it's just enough to wick away on the hills, and it just cools you down. It's nice. This N road, it's called a Nacional, the Nacional road. That's what that farmer was telling me yesterday, actually. The one that guided me to back onto the Nacional. Anyway, there's every few miles or so, there's like one of these like little recreation areas, which is really good. It just means you can get off the bike and stretch your legs a bit. I'm like 10 miles in for the morning, just getting my stretches on. Stretch those bloody, what they call quads and stuff. And they've normally got the Agua de Red, which is tap water, and you can just fill up your bottles. So it makes it a little less stuff to worry about. I've got a tailwind. It's lovely. It's quite flat. Tailwind. It's just cooled off a bit. There looks to be rain dropping a few miles over there to the left of me. Well, let's just hope it isn't coming this way. There's no real blue sky in sight. Let's get some miles done while it's dry. Come on. Must be a Roman road this, it's just dead straight. Hola. Chips on the menu and I thought I've got to do it. Garcia de Campos from Ista. Well, my route has taken me off that N611 and onto this. Whoa, man. Back on the N11 again for a bit. Now I'm off my original course now because I did that around the lake thing yesterday. So, here we go, from Ista on the right, that's what we want. And that will take me over that bridge. And then I think we should be back on course onto the Via de la Plata. Oh, look at that house, bloody hell. That's worth a bit, isn't it? El Camino. God. Hopefully this is right. Ah, finally. I think we're going to be coming up to the back on the route any second, hopefully. You see on the screen I'm next to the route at the moment. I think I should be back on that road, you know, but I think this Camino will take me back on there. Updates when I'm back on the route. Well, that's just bloody great, isn't it? So it says Camino this way and it's like probably used to be, but that's the road I wanted. Yeah, I should have bloody carried on that way. Right, I'm going back. This is windy coming back, but hopefully that means when I'm going down the road it'll be a tailwind. Come on. Well, that's my first Eurovelo 1 sign. I think what I did, I messed up. This is the Canal de Castilla, obviously a canal. I think where I messed up was over there somewhere on the other side of the N611. I carried on going down, but I should have gone down this way. That's just because I planned the other route and I didn't finish the other route in the right place. So yeah, my mistake totally. So it's about a mile or so added on. So that's not too bad. Look at this though, it's way cool with the canal. No canal boats yet. And then that carries on over there. Oh, this is fantastic. Oh wow. And I think I'm on this canal network now for quite a while. Hang on. Yeah. Hang on a minute. Oh, I need to I've just crossed over here to look at this, but actually I need to cross back over and go down that way. There we go. Oh, that's going to be so much nicer. Might be a bit more bumpy than the road, but as long as it's flat then we're all right. It should keep me out of the wind and traffic free. Oh yes. Well, I don't even see on there, I've got a left turn coming up. Is that a bridge? Hopefully there's a bridge, or else I'm going to be swimming. That's lucky. It was just a turn in the canal. Well, this just keeps going. It's lovely. I think it looks smooth on the other side, but then you always think that, don't you? It's like the grass is green on the other side. but I can't get over there. No bridge. And like that, the sun's come out. Oh, I'm gonna have to take this top off. Whoa. That bridge back there, I had to like make a choice to go on that side or this side, and it looked flatter on this side, but that's, I mean, this is this is bouncy tractor strewn tracks. So I'm just gently making my way through, hoping that it flattens out a bit. But it is lovely to be off the main road, all those trucks and stuff flying by. So look at this as well, very sumptuous. And on this, I don't know how long I'm going to be on this for, but there seems to be lots of opportunities for camping. So now my gear's dry from hanging it up in the hotel last night. It's all ready to get another wild camp tonight, hopefully. The wind's going that way now, so it's a crosswind. Oh, that's lovely, eh? That's it, Eurovelo 1 sign, it's always reassuring. Nice bridge. Yeah, so we've climbed a slight amount above the canal now. I don't think you can see that on the thing, on the video. But yeah, it gives us a nice vantage point. More wind turbines over there. Oh, a little rabbit. There he is. See a lot of this around here. See a lot of this these derelict buildings. It's a shame really, because I don't know, this place should be buzzing. So that's the canal again. Just come up there. There's another one over there. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Look at that. God, look at all those gates. Oh, but I've not seen any barges at all to, you know, show it or anything. That's quite a feat of engineering, isn't it? Oh wow. Anyway, it's getting windy. I'm carrying on. If it wasn't so windy, I'd stop over there and chill out and have a coffee or something, get a bit of sunbathing in. But the wind is just a bit of a slog. Right, I've got a left turn here. Hopefully get some protection from the wind when you're in the trees, fingers crossed. Oh, that's it. Oh, now which side do I want? Same theory again. Which is the best side, left or right? Looks like a signpost is on that one. I'm going to go back onto that one. Oh wow, what a cool camp spot this would be. Yeah, this has got to be the Eurovelo. It's got to be it, isn't it? All the sign. Ah, there we go. There's the Eurovelo one. Yeah, they cover the sign up with the logs. Very cool. The log man, hey, hey. There you go, kind of like a makeshift cushion kind of thing. Just picture in your mind, you know when you were a kid and you had those large marbles, you had the small ones but the large ones, and just picture putting them in the oven for half an hour at 220 degrees centigrade. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. About half an hour, take them out and then place both of them on one side of each ass cheek. That's what my ass feels like at the moment, with all these lumpy bumpiness on an already very tender ass. So I've tried to cushion it a bit. It's not making any difference at all, so I'm just plodding along now. I think I'm actually going to take this off, and I've been going on it for a couple of miles and it doesn't seem to have made any difference. Yeah, I'm going to take that back off. I'm just going to check all my screws and stuff on the pannier, because of all this shaking around. You check out my the South Downs Way camp. One of the screws actually came out of my pannier. That one came out, and that was a blinking nightmare. Luckily got to a shop and they were able to find a screw to get in there. Anyway, I'm just going to check these and then get cracking back on. It's just gone 2 o'clock. That road there was just some cars on it. That must be the 611. So I'm kind of right next to it. Oh, there's some cars, you can see now. That's the 611, just in case that didn't come through. I swear I should be on the other side. That looks, look at that. That's a lot flatter. I don't know. This just feels like really wrong to be a cycling route, you know? It's too bumpy. It must be, I don't know. Anyway, if there's a bridge, I'll cross over and have a look. Way! Look at that. Way! I mean, this is lovely and everything if you had suspension, you know, on a mountain bike or something. But a gravel bike, don't know. Well, there's the sign for the Eurovelo 1, so I must have been on the right road. I was saying to go left here. Okay. There's a sign on the road. Okay. Back on the 611 it looks like, maybe. Well, I came down this road. That's where it came out, over there where all those signs are. I thought it came down here, but there's no, well, there's no Eurovelo sign. But my map says to go down there. I've just looked over the road. Looks like I should be on that little track, just on the other side of the road. So, just got to go right over this side, over this road. Quick. There we go. I suppose. Oh. There you go. Ah. That canal doesn't look as nice as it, but now I'm on the route apparently. Well, this is the route that I've got. I hope this is Eurovelo. I mean, I've got some European-y signs here. That side doesn't look good, so I'm hoping it's this side. And believe it or not, this is actually a bit more compacted than the other one. Well, hey, right. It's all good, it's all good. Oh wow. Well, if this camera had smell-o-vision, it smells a bit fishy. I wonder if this is like a salmon farm or something, I don't know. Look at the size of that. You wouldn't want to fall in there. But I don't want to speak too soon, but it looks like this gravel has turned a corner. This is actually a pleasure to cycle on. Ah, oh, yeah, we've literally turned a corner. Yeah. Just see the road actually through the trees. There goes a car, there it is. I don't know if that's the N611 again, but if this was like it was a few miles ago, those kind of like farmers track things next to the canal, then I probably would have crossed over back at that. See, that's where they used to have the railings, but budget cuts meant they had to do away with them, so now it's just a nice drop down. Canal de Castilla, I think I'm pronouncing that right. Hola. Again, you got one without the cross and one with the cross over there, where it is in the trees there. And so I think what that means is that one is more off-road than that one. That's more on the road. I'm going to try this one this time. Will that be a mistake? Well, I immediately jumped back over onto this one because that just looked like it went into this well, you can hear the cars actually to the left. So yeah, back on here. This is nice. I'm just cycling along the trail, just coming from down there. You can see the Eurovelo one side, and I felt like rain, and I looked up to the sky and thought there's no, you know, there's a few puffy clouds, but no, it was this. Yeah, see that, because of the wind, I think the wind's going that way, and obviously it's coming down this way, and it's causing this kind of mist coming up, and you can feel it. It's in the air. Huh. That's quite surreal, actually. Or is it I'm just cycled out and everything's just impressing me now? Indonesia no se rinde jamás os derrota. Indonesia is not being rinde, jamás, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'm just like figuring out these signs. Again, that one on the left there, that trail over there, that's the one with the X on it. And this one is the one without the X on it. I assume that one's going to turn into more of a road. I think it's more kind of, the ones with the X on, they're like the quiet, or supposed to be quiet lanes, a bit like the NCNs in the UK. That's not a water fountain, is it? No, I don't think so. Anyway, but that one just looks like a nice route. I'm thinking maybe I'll try. Oh no, it's just gone straight back onto this. Yeah, but there was a car parked on it earlier. Anyway, I'm just blabbering. Well, bit of a mess up. I think I should have been on that side according to my route, because I need to go that way, and there's no bridge or anything up here. Can't see anything anyway. I'm going to carry on. If not, I'll have to go back. Yeah, I'm turning back because I just cycled back up there, and it doesn't look, I had a little peek out, doesn't look to be any bridges or anything, so I'm going to cycle up the roadway this way, get back over the bridge, and on that side. Right, oh, there's the road there, that's all right. There's Eurovelo signs on both sides of this. I must say, I'm a little bit disappointed in the Eurovelo signage and stuff, because that obviously should have been signposted, because there's no map or anything saying, oh, you can't go on from this way. Anyway, this looks lovely. That was only like a mile out, so that's not too bad. A mile then, there was another mile, was it yesterday? No, a few miles yesterday. I can't remember what that was now. Anyway, stop your moaning, Mark. Let's rock and roll. Just rode up. You can see there's no bridge down there. So, yeah, see, look, there's a bridge there, but it would have been nice to have a bridge there to go over. Oh well. Oh well. There's the Eurovelo one without the cross. This is the Eurovelo one with the cross. So, yeah. See what it is. I thought I'd give my ass a break from the bumps. This is very pleasant. Well, that lady over there, I just saw about half a mile that way, and asked her where the local tap was, and she said here, and so she caught up with me. I was just here doing my water and stuff, and we got chatting again. She said I can go down this way and I'll get back down to the trail, and she said would I like a yogurt? The kindness of strangers, eh? Never ceases to amaze. Anyway, I'm going to tuck into this. Right, buen camino. Went off the trail again. Oh, but it was quite nice on the shade. Oh, yeah. Well, you've been watching my channel a while, then you know that I'm used to carrying my bike through edges. Did I just get cut? Oh, ooh, got a thing on me. Ouch. Nice to see a Eurovelo 1 sign again, but that's quite a bit too late. At the start of this one, yeah, there you go, there's another one that way. Their signage is not consistent. I'm moaning about it a lot, aren't I? But it's real, it's a real big deal, isn't it? Is that a house? Just a random car? That looks like an abandoned building. I wonder. It's up here. I know I need to go down there, but have a little look. Ah. Whee. Oh, I can get back down that way anyway. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yes. Huh. Yeah. Another one of these. Another bridge. God, midges. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping to do a river camp tonight, but oh look, there's benches over there on that side. Hopefully going to do a river camp tonight, but my fear is, yes, all the midges. We'll see how we get on. What's this up here? I did it again. So I just went down that bit of the canal and it gets to this bridge thing here on the left, and on the Garmin you can't tell the difference. You can't see if it's, you know, because it's so close to this side, it doesn't pick it up. And then I saw that sign there and thought, hang on a minute, this doesn't feel right, and cycled back, and lo and behold, yeah, it's this side that I want, because that, as you can see, looks terrible. Yeah, I've got to say, either my ass has got used to the bumps and stuff, or this does feel a lot nicer than what it did this morning. This morning, going along the canal this morning, I think it was more kind of afternoon, early afternoon, that was all like agricultural land where tractors have been down it, so very bumpy. But now this is just compacted gravel. You get a lovely pinging gravel off your tyres. This is lovely. It's about 6:30, 7:15. Got about an hour of daylight. Maybe, no, I keep forgetting that we're in Spain, aren't we? Got about an hour and a half or so of daylight. So I'm just going to carry on down here until I find somewhere nice that's potentially just a bit further away from the road. Then off I go. Camp mode. Oh no, it's not too deep. It actually looked worse than what it is. And now you got the sound of the cars. Fingers crossed, can't. No vents, no holes. Oh yeah. Well, well, my tyres needed a clean. Ooh. I must admit, that did look worse than what it is. It's just like the overflow, isn't it? Good. Just going to stop up here for a bit. Oh, off the ground. God, bloody windy up here. Maybe I won't rest here for a minute. By rest here for a minute, we all know I mean camp. Unless there's a bit over there as well. I don't know. Just behind me there, you see there's trees. There's lovely camp spots all the way along there. But you've got the AP66 or whatever it is there, which is like a motorway, so I think that'll just be busy all night and you can still hear it. So I'm just going to carry on. I think this is like veering away, and look, there seems to be there's a bit of industrialisation, but if I can get past that, yeah, keep on going, might find the perfect spot. Well, there's a trail, there's the canal. I'm just going to tuck in here, just see if it's any good. That didn't sound good, did it? No, that was no good. So just carry on. I mean, we've still got loads of sunshine left. Just keep on going. There'll be another spot. There's another one, just got it in time. I just saw a lovely camp spot and just realised it was, well, literally right next to that on the other side of a hill. So I don't know how often those trains come or how late into the night they go, but that's another consideration. So we've got the road to the right, trains to the left. What we need is this to just go in the middle of the two, and then there'll be a lovely camp spot, we hope. Canal de Castilla, 18:30 a Rio Sego. Okay, 18.5 kilometers. Hey, clicked over 70 miles for the day, that's good. It's 7:30 now. Yeah, still got ages left. Look at that lovely flat ground right next to all the train tracks. Look at that in the distance there. It's just spectacular. This is so flat around here. Castilla y Leon. Castilla y Leon, I think. Hang on, I think I might have got it wrong. Ah, lovely cycling today. Beautiful cycling today. Started off with what? Got a bit of battery, haven't I? Yeah. Started off with that downhills on the 611. That was beautiful. Blasted out the first 20 miles by, I don't know, 11 o'clock, something like that. Got to that cafe, nice burger and chips, which spurred me on. Got to Canal Network, bumpy, and now finishing up on this. This is just beautiful. Look, oh, what a time to be alive. Well, it's taken me off the canal now, my route, onto this lot now, so I've just got to keep going, because obviously I can't camp on this. That's farmer's field. Right, so yeah, that sun just doesn't seem to be going down, but suddenly it's just going to drop, I think. Right. Hopefully this is all right, and I didn't. I mean, I could have. I think I would be going along there. See where that train is over there. Ah, we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, so it took me off that route next to the canal. I might rejoin that. I don't know. I think it said. Anyway, this is the route I'm following. So. I'm just loving the cycling at the moment, except for this road, but that's the main road next to it. That's cool. agua filled, water filled. Yeah, so the petrol stations around here are really good because they got loads of food and stuff. Back on here, back on the Eurovelo one, next to the Canal de Castilla, and potential flat spots again. Yes! And I tucked into that shop and got a little bit. Oh, that's quite flat. I think we got it. The trail's just back up there. I think you might have even just seen that cyclist go up. The trail's just there. There is a building there, but I don't know. We'll see. But it's bolded off, so cars and stuff can't come down here. But look at this. Look at the view. Yeah. That's spectacular. And it's just this random bit off the trail. Fantastic. Actually, on second thoughts, look at that. That's just bloody, look at those trees. That's just wind, like it's almost like a wind tunnel come down here. I'm gonna get going again. Oh. Sun's gone down now. Look. Whack whack. Oh. They didn't even move. I don't suppose they're used to people there. Like there, look at that, but that's not flat. All jaggedy. Come on, man. It's got to be a bit. What I want is a bit of woodland that will protect me from the wind. You can see the trees are just. Look, all this grass, it's all moving in the wind. It's just going to be a bit. Crap! Look at that sky. I've had a look at the forecast. So it's going to be windy all night. It's not, well, there's a 10% chance of rain, which I'm happy with. That's not too bad. Not very picturesque though, is it? Oh man. And also, look, I'm on 78 miles. I've kind of got it in me now got it in my head to get to 80 for the day. Anyway, I'm going to crack on. I'll see you either at camp or in a hotel. Look at that on the other side of the road. Hostel. That looks quite inviting actually. Oh, 79.1. It's so bloody windy. Everywhere I look at that looks potential for a camp spot, I sit there for 2 minutes. Like 2 minutes later, it's very howling. So I'm going to see if they've got any rooms. No rooms at the inn. So I'm just going to carry on. I think I'm going to hit Valladolid in a minute. So yeah, we'll see. Look at that lovely campground there. That would be fantastic. Just too windy. Very fancy. The sky looks lovely, doesn't it? I'm over 80 miles now. Just clicked over. Still windy. I am going to find a hotel, I think, in Valladolid. So I just made a telephone call in Spanish, and she understood me. I mean, she kind of knew, you know, obviously I'm looking for a room. But yeah, she knew that I wanted my bike in there. She said, sin problema, so that's all cool. So I'm just on my way now there. I've got about a kilometre or so. It's in Valladolid, whatever it's called. Listen to that, let's see that. That wind is just too much. I know I'm wimping out, you know, and getting a hotel, but I really don't want to have wind and stuff all night. Yeah. Ciudad de Valladolid. Well, it's a little bit different from the hotel last night. Last night it was 80 quid, and it was a hostel basically. And this, same price.